eyes are on Wisconsin for a high-stakes state Supreme Court race. Voters will head to the polls today.
And this race is already breaking records as the most expensive judicial election in the nation's history. Pauline Lee joining us from the live desk this morning with a closer look here at what's on the line.
Everything. That's the easy answer right there. Everything is on the line because whoever wins this could tip the balance of the court to either liberals or the conservatives. And that's huge when you're considering some of the big issues that they'll have to rule on in the future. So this race is between conservative Brad Schimmel and liberal Susan Crawford. As of right now, a number of polls are showing that the race is in a dead heat. So what is on the line here? Well, Wisconsin State Supreme Court set to rule on a number of issues ranging from abortion rights to labor unions to congressional redistricting, which would, by the way, impact the makeup of the U.S. House of Representatives. This race has drawn huge money, including from Elon Musk, who has spent millions in support of Schimmel. Here's how both candidates have responded.
They are so wound up about the money in the race. You know why they're wound up? Because 2 years ago, they got all the money. And this time, we're more competitive. So their brains are exploding over this.
And we need to make sure we turn out the vote. This is critical. This is about our Supreme Court. It is about our rights, and it's about our state. And we're not going to let Elon Musk take any of that away from us. So are you with me? Thanks, everybody. Knock those last doors. Let's get the vote out. Let's win this election. On Wisconsin.
A closer breakdown of the numbers here. The race has attracted more than $90 million in donations. That includes almost $20 million from Elon Musk himself. That's gotten Minnesota Governor Tim Walz fired up. You're going to hear why coming up in about 30 minutes.
Pauline Lee with that update from the live desk. Pauline, thank you.
Today, Wisconsinites will cast their ballots in a state Supreme Court election that is already the most expensive judicial election in U.S. history.
High-stakes election between liberal Susan Crawford, conservative Brad Schimmel has captured the attention of really the nation, and it's also gotten the attention of Minnesota's Governor Tim Walz, and he is outraged. Our Pauline Lee joining us from the live desk with more about why he cares about this election to stay away.
Well, to answer that question, let's take you back to November. Remember, President Trump won Wisconsin by less than 30,000 votes, so this race really considered critical here. And Democrats, like Governor Tim Walz, is accusing Republicans of trying to buy the election. Now, this race by the numbers has attracted more than $90 million in donations. That includes almost $20 million from Elon Musk himself. In fact, he was campaigning for Republican candidate Brad Schimmel over the weekend in Green Bay. That's where he gave away two $1 million checks to Wisconsin voters. And that's on top of the $100 that he's given away to thousands of voters for signing a petition against, quote, activist judges. Walz says voters need to focus on the issues.
It's outrageous. That's going to be a $100 million race. Supreme Court races are nonpartisan in Minnesota, and they range about $70,000. This is an assault on the democracy. This is the richest man in the world giving away $1 million if you'll vote for his person on a Supreme Court race.
Now, just a reminder for our friends in Wisconsin, the polls open at 7 o'clock this morning, so less than a half an hour from now. So stay with us all day long. We're going to have continuing coverage, as well as when the results come in after the polls close at 8 p.m. tonight, guys.
Pauline Lee from the live desk. Pauline, we appreciate that update.